Okay, so as always, a quick disclaimer at the start: all my videos are just shot with me and an iPhone 4S. Nothing professional in there at all. It's just me giving my opinions on stuff that I'm interested in. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at a new iPad case that just arrived for my iPad 3. And this came from Money Saving Expert. They're doing a new deal site, a bit like Groupon and Tickles and Living Social and all those. Only, I must say, I was really impressed with the service on this one. I ordered the voucher on Tuesday, and the voucher arrived in my mail inbox within about 5 minutes. I ordered straight away, and here we are. The goods arrive in my letterbox on Saturday morning. It's much better service than I've ever had from Groupon or any of the other companies. Now, this one is, as I said, an iPad 3 case. Now, all it did was arrive in a yellow box, a yellow envelope, sorry, and no box or anything, so there's nothing to say who manufactures this case. It was $9.99, and it came with a pen as well, which is also a stylus. So I think the first thing to do before we open the case, much as I'm intrigued to do it, is to actually try out the pen. Now, the pen alone retails, I checked this actually is a name brand, and it retails on Amazon for £10 on its own. The question is it any good? Well, I haven't tried it yet. The only stylus I've ever used before for my iPad was a cheap one that I got from HMV, so let's start by trying a few swipes. Okay, so first things first, that seems to work very, very well indeed. I'm quite impressed. So let's try and open up a note-taking app. We'll open up Penultimate. Very, very responsive indeed, that. I'm quite impressed. But of course the acid test is how it actually writes. Okay, so as you can see, I've actually only just started this, so I'm going to open a new notebook here. Here we go now. So let's try writing my name. Now, bearing in mind I'm actually writing this while I'm holding a phone as well, I can't actually believe how easy that is to write with. That is bloody impressive, that. Considering that the problem I had with the cheap stylus that I bought from HMV was it just felt like it was dragging all the time across the surface of the screen. It didn't ever feel smooth. This feels smooth. I'm just still in rub mode, so we'll go back to pen. There we go. Again, forgive me if this is amazing. This is quite frankly as easy as writing. With a pen on a piece of paper. You know what? Even if the case is rubbish, this was worth a tenner. I am seriously impressed with this pen. That is the first time I've used it. Of course, as a pen, it also has a proper pen on the end as well. So it's a double. It's a stylus and a pen. Really, really impressive. I love that. That's a great start. Now, I'm not so sure about the case. The reason why I'm not sure about the case is because of the design of it. Now, I'm very finicky about my cases, and I've never, ever found a case that I'm happy with. To me, a case has to add little or no bulk to the iPad, yet it has to protect it at the same time. It needs to have a magnetic case lock on it, and as I often read in the bath, it needs to be secure so that I don't feel that the iPad's going to drop out and get wet. Now, I previously have used a snug case, as you can see here. This was bought for me for my birthday by my sister. Now, it has everything that you would expect, but the trouble is, the design of the case makes the front very, very floppy. As you can see, that is just badly designed. It's because it's designed to fold back as a case. But the problem is, when you close it over, when there's no iPad in it, it's fine. The magnets hold. But when your iPad's in it, for some reason, if you put it in a bag or anything like that, the case just flops back, which starts the iPad up, and of course, you end up with no battery. So, here's this new no-name case. I don't have high hopes for this, but then again, I didn't have high hopes for that pen either, and that worked. So, let's have a look. So, out it comes from the packaging, and straight away you can see that it's nowhere near as flashy as the Snug one. It's got no stitching around the front or anything like that. It doesn't look flash. It's just a basic black case. Okay, and inside it's pretty similar as well. You can see it's got the same flap on it, the same Velcro. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the iPad and we're going to slip the iPad in here, exactly the same as every other case similarly designed that we've seen like this. And as we can see, the Velcro flops. I'm just going to, just the trouble is always trying to do this one-handed is never easy. The Velcro flops over there like that, and hey presto, your iPad is in your case. First thing first, let's check the magnetic lock. You should hear if it works. Bang! I'm getting a bit excited now. The only thing is, the magnets don't actually feel like they're locking, so I'm not quite sure how secure that's going to be. Let's have a look. Anyway, as you can see with this case, all the cutouts are there. Home button, docking connector. Okay, the microphone. Now that's interesting. The speaker's only got 3 little holes along there. Don't know how good that'll be. We'll test that in a minute. And then at the top you've got cutouts for the headphone jack, the camera at the top obviously, and down the side you've got space for the buttons. So far so good. Now what happens here, look, the pocket for the iPad is meant to fold out and actually come off. Let's have a look. And hey presto, it does. So there you go. What's happened there is the case has come out completely. It's like a sleeve for the iPad. So if you want to just use it naked, as it were, but still with some protection on it, you can. There you go. Back is protected, front is protected. That's awesome. And here we have the remnants of the case. Now, what is the design for this? The idea for this is that it's meant to then act as a stand. Let's see how that works. I'm doing this on the fly, so I'm not entirely sure how it works. Okay, I've had a little play with this now, and I've sussed out how this works. And frankly, it's all kinds of awesome. I can't see any faults with it so far. I'll show you how it works. So basically you open it up, as you can see, the sleep wake function is still working. And what you do is you just remove the iPad sleeve, which is velcroed in. So you literally just pull it up like that and remove it from the case. So then you've got your stand. And what you do, you take your stand, you turn it around like this, you fold it up. Now it might be a bit difficult to do this one-handed, but if we put in the iPad, now the way it works, if you look, is that the stand has 3 positions down here. So what you do is the Velcro backing, as you can see, it's standing up perfectly solid there. The Velcro backing holds it in place. You go 1, or you have that position, or you have that position, like that. So you have 3 different vertical A4 positions. Okay. Or alternatively, I'll show you that again with the focus better. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, or you can again, it's not easy to do it one-handed. Take it apart, stand it up, landscape if you want. Like that, and it's as easy as that. 1, 2, 3. So effectively you have 6 viewing angles, 3 for vertical, 3 for horizontal, and then you can fold it back down, take the iPad, and you can either use it with virtually no bulk in its sleeve, like that, or turn it back, put it in back in there, close up, and you're back into a case. Now let's see. Right, this is what I thought might be a problem. Let's have a look at this. Let's see how secure it is in the case. Let's put it back in. Put the removable sleeve back in the case. Now the problem is that it only attaches in Velcro just right at the side here. So we close it up, bang, closes fine, but if you hold it up it ain't gonna hold, as you can see. So that's perhaps one disadvantage, but be honest, how many times are you going to hold the case just up by one side like that? If you just want to use it both two-handed as a book, you know, as a standard thing, or you just want to remove it and just use it in its sleeve with the back protected, which is, by the way, entirely made of Velcro, or you want to use it as a stand, for $9.99 with a really good stylus and pen. And by the way, there's a disadvantage, there's no pen holder in this case. That's a bit bad, but for $9.99 I'm well chuffed, well happy with it. Cheers.